Over the weekend, the annual Fireball took over the Ojibwe Ballroom on the University of Wisconsin Eau Claire campus. Nearly 2 hours into the drag show's sold-out Friday night, performer Chloe Wold halted her performance to call up those in the crowd identifying as transgender or gender fluid and celebrate this year's theme.
As if you identify as trans, gender fluid, non-binary, I don't care what it is, please join us on stage. The rest of you who are allies, please raise your flags high and let them know that we are here for them.
UW Eau Claire's Women's and LGBTQ Resource Center Coordinator Christopher Jorgensen says every year the Fireball highlights experiences from members of the LGBTQ+ community.
So this year with Apocalypse with a Q, we really wanted to focus on so many of the words and names that are so commonly used to define queer people, like abomination and unnatural or other, freak, sinful, and use the Fireball as an opportunity to define those words for ourselves. So it's part language reclamation, but also an opportunity to allow us to define what those words mean for us.
Audience members who purchased Diva Passes sat at tables featuring images of influential transgender or gender fluid individuals in today's history.
So I think symbolically it's important, linguistically it's important, but it's also just important within the context of the queer experience in the United States and around the world.
Fireball performer Sophie Nyland also stands by the messages evoked in this year's theme.
After seeing the opening for Fireball, I think that it's going to play a big part with our political stance right now and where we're at as far as that goes with women's rights, the LGBTQ, and I think its underlying theme is the perseverance and how far the LGBTQ and society will overcome certain situations.
This year's show featured advocates from around the country who shared their support for the show, including Joe, Luke, and Bill of the Eau Claire School Board.
We need people to be allies, we need people to be advocates, we need people to operationalize the frustration and outrage that they feel.
For Inside Eau Claire, I'm Kinsey Johnson.